Problem. On a scale of 1 to 5, I think it's a level 4. Now, if you're stuck with this problem, don't know how to proceed with it, one of the strategies you can definitely use is plugging in numbers. You can make up a number for x here, which would be the same here, then solve for this expression, get an answer, and whatever your answer is, you kind of just circle it, then plug your x's back into the answer choices and see where it equals out. Now, that's definitely the longer way of doing this, but if you're stuck and you don't have anywhere else to go, it's a great strategy to use. So I'm going to show you two things here. I'm going to show you the proper way of doing this, and then I'm going to show you how to plug in numbers and do this problem also. So actually, I'm going to start off by plugging a number, and then I'll show you how to do it the proper way, and I think it's important to see both. So let's start off by making up a number for x. I'll make x 2. Okay, so x is 2. Now, if I make x 2, then let's see what happens. Or you know what, there's something that I want to show you. I'm going to make x1. Sorry for going back and forth. Let's make x1. This video might get long, so hold on. This will be 1. See how that x, I'm going to replace that x with 1 and that one with 1. So this will become 2 over 4. Plus this becomes 3 over 6. And I know that 2 over 4 is 1/2 and 3 over 6 is 1/2. So it's just 1 over 1/2 plus 1/2. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1, so that's just 1 divided by 1, which is just 1. So when I made x1, my answer comes out to be 1. Now I can go through all my answer choices, so A is 5x plus 19. Let's plug in 1 for x. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 plus 19 is 24. That doesn't give me 1, so I know A is not my answer. Let's go to B. B is x squared plus 8x plus 15. If I plug 1 in there, we know we're not going to get 1. You can try it out, but it's not going to give you 1. So let's go to C now. C is x squared plus 8x plus 15 divided by 5x plus 19. And then let's write out D over here too. D is just that one flipped over. 5x plus 19 over x squared plus 8x plus 15. So when I plugged in 1 in here, this one, remember, gave me 24. This one is 1 squared is 1. 8 times 1 is 8. 9 plus 15 is 24 also. So really what that's saying is that this is 24, this is 24, this is 24, the numerator, denominator is 24. So see how in C and D I get 1 and 1? Now, here's a stipulation about plugging numbers. When you plug in a number, there's rare circumstances where two of the answer choices can give you the same number. And that's why it's important to plug into all the answer choices. So now, since this happened, I have to go back and switch up my numbers for x. So now I'm just going to make x2. Now, if I make x2, everything's going to get recalculated over here, right? So I'm going to switch up some things over here. I'm not going to erase everything because I can just switch up the denominator because that's what's switching up. So now remember, we make x2. Now if you're making x2, this will become 2 over 5. This becomes 3 over 7 because I'm just replacing that 2 there. Now I have to add up this denominator. And that's not annoying, but I guess it's annoying. It's not hard, but it's annoying. We have to find a common denominator, which will be 35. That's 7 times 5. Really going old school over here. 5 times 7, and then 2 times 7. So this makes it 14 up here. And makes it 15, you'll have 29 over 35. So that's in the denominator. I have 29 over 35. Now here's the other thing. If you're dividing fractions, which is what we have 1 divided by 29 over 35, because that's what we have over here. You're really multiplying by the reciprocal. That's how you divide fractions. Oops, this should be, I'm saying reciprocal, but I didn't do it. So it's 1 times 35 over 29. And the final answer there will be 35 over 29. Annoying, but if you're stuck, don't know how the proper way of doing it, this is the only option you're left with. So now what really happened was I made x2 and my answer came out to 35 over 29. So I have to go back into my answer choice. I'm not going to plug it back into A and B now. I'm just going to plug it back into C and D and see where I get 35 over 29. So let's plug the 2 in there. 2 squared is 4, so that's 4 plus 16, 8 times 2 plus 15. 4 plus 16 is 20. 20 plus 15 is 35, and it's looking like this will be my answer. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 19 is 29. Matches up. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to touch D because that one's just flipped over. My answer in this one is going to be C. Annoying, long, but at least we can get the easy, because every problem is about 10 points on the SAT, so we can get the 10 points. watch this if you watch everything I did again if you need to. I think it's important to understand how to beat problems. But now let me show you the proper way of doing this, which you'll see is a lot easier. But yeah, if you're not comfortable adding up algebraic expressions like this, then it's tough. But let's check it out. Now, if I gave you 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3, all of you guys can almost add this. You would tell me that, hey, the common denominator is 6, and you got that by multiplying these two by each other. And you multiply this by 2. So you multiply this to the top by the same number, then you get 3 here, plus 2 here, and then final answer would be 5 over 6. So now if I have 2 over x plus 3 plus 3 over x plus 5, we're going to follow the same exact strategy. In order to find the common denominator, I'm going to multiply the denominators by each other. So this one by x plus 5, and this one by x plus 3. And whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. So this becomes x plus 5, and that will multiply by x plus 3. So let's do the numerators. I'm going to actually do it right here. 2 times x plus 5 will be 2x plus 10. You have to distribute the 2 everywhere. And then plus 3x plus 9. Again, distribute the 3. And the denominator, what's happening is this term is actually getting FOILed out. So it becomes x squared plus 3x plus 5x, which would be 8x. I skipped over the outer inner. I just combined it into 1 because you'll get, I don't want to confuse you, so I'll write it out over here. 3x plus 5x and then plus 15. And then I combine these two over here, and it'll be plus 15. So now let's combine the top, and that will be 5x plus 19 over all of this. I'm not going to rewrite that. So almost there. I'm running out of breath. Now see how all of this right here is the result of what I did over here. So it's just 1 divided by 5x plus 19 over x squared plus 8x plus 15. Think about what we talked about before. When you're dividing fractions, so it's 1 divided by this expression right there, which is 5x plus 19 over x squared plus 8x plus 15. You're essentially multiplying by its reciprocal. So that means that this will go on the top and this one will go on the bottom. So it'll be 1 times that expression, which you can see is exactly c, because it's just this one right here flipped over. X squared plus 8x plus 15 over 5x plus 19. On a scale of 1 to 5, like I said before, it's definitely a level 4, level 5. Tough problem, multiple ways to do it. But it's good to understand how to do it algebraically, which is what I just did right now, or by plugging in numbers.